It's time for match number 23 of the Indian T20 League. It's Rajasthan taking on Delhi Capitals, who won 4 games so far. Rajasthan come back to familiar territory, and to help you pick your fantasy teams for this game, I'm now joined by Tom Moody on my 11 Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPN Cricinfo. Our first approach for you guys, pack your teams with batsmen from both teams and good death bowlers. No-brainer, isn't it, Tom, when you're playing in Sharjah?
Yeah, look, absolutely. We know there's going to be plenty of runs on offer. So really the focus has to be on bowlers that have got the skills to be able to shut down the opponent and take wickets, more importantly. But it's 4s and 6s, isn't it? That's what it's been raining in Sharjah.
Right, 7 scores of 200 plus out of the 8 innings played here so far. So you've got to pack your 11 with lots and lots of batsmen. All players available except Ben Stokes, who is still under quarantine. He should be available for Rajasthan's next game. Just a quick reminder of the rules as well. Please note that every user on my 11 Circle has 100 credits available to form the team. Each player has been assigned individual credit values, and users have to pick players from 4 categories: batsmen, all-rounders, wicket keepers and bowlers, with a maximum of 7 players from one particular team allowed, and you're allowed to pick 4 substitutes as well. We're going with Shreyas Iyer as our captain. 181 runs in 5 innings so far. His last innings may have come to a premature end, but he will have fond memories of the last game he played in Sharjah, where he scored a belligerent 38 ball 88 against Kolkata. So Shreyas Iyer is our captain. Jos Buttler will be our vice captain. Now he's coming off a confidence boosting innings of 70 against Mumbai. A small ground and a good batting wicket should suit him well, and we back Jos Buttler to do really well. He scored 96 runs in 2 innings against his opposition, and since 2018 at a strike rate of 218 against Delhi. So those numbers should tell you that you've got to have Buttler in your side. Among our other top picks, apart from Shreyas Iyer, the captain, and Jos Buttler, the vice captain, we've got Rishabh Pant, who's been consistently scoring 30s, but is yet to make a big score. Now, this wicket and the ground conditions are ideal for him to go on and launch a blitzkrieg against the opposition. Since 2018, Pant strikes at 152 and averages close to 60 in the middle overs in this league. We are backing him to replicate that. Sanju Samson back in Sharjah, where he loves to play. He's played 2 extraordinary innings at this very venue, but he's fizzled out thereafter. Now that he's back in Sharjah, we expect him to do really well against Delhi. So he's there, and so is Marcus Stoinis. Delhi have found another big hitter in the middle order, a finisher, and someone who can bowl a few overs as well. He's been so far scoring at a strike rate of 198. He has 123 runs to his name. Now, every time he's faced 10 or more balls in the tournament, he's gone on to make a 15. That's happened twice. Both those knocks came in at bigger grounds, and that's something you must note and must have him in your lineup for this game in Sharjah. So, Tom, we've got Shreyas Iyer, Jos Buttler, Rishabh Pant, Sanju Samson, and Marcus Stoinis in our topics. We've followed our own pro tip, which is to pack our side with batsmen.
Yeah, look, I think that's smart going. I think they're all very good picks, all in good form. Sanju Samson's had a bit of a lean time outside of Sharjah, but he's going back to familiar ground where he's scored a lot of runs. He's got those 2 big half centuries in the early parts of the tournament. Stoinis has been in unbelievable form. He'll enjoy the small ground. And look out, Jos Buttler, the ground. I just hope the umpires have got enough cricket balls, because they're going to be disappearing out of the stadium.
It's going to be a bit of a workout as well for umpires going this and this through the game. But we've got 2 differential picks as well in our recommended 11. There's Kartik Tyagi, who made his debut in the last game, but he looked like someone who belongs to the big stage. He's quick and swings the ball both ways. He beat Quinton de Kock with great pace in that last game and finished with figures of 1 for 36. And we believe he could come good, and he won't cost you too many credit points. So make sure you go for him. And so is Anrich Nortje, who may seem slightly overshadowed by Rabada, but he has been providing excellent starts with a new ball to his team, and he's also been finishing off very well in the death overs as well. So he's been very good up top in this league with an economy of just under 7 and a dot ball percentage of 58, and has 3 wickets as well. So Kartik Tyagi and Anrich Nortje are the 2 differential picks. Now let's take a look at our 11 3 wicket keepers. Rishabh Pant, Buttler, the vice captain, and Sanju Samson in Sharjah. 3 batsmen in Steve Smith. Shreyas Iyer will be our captain, and Prithvi Shaw. Marcus Stoinis is the only all-rounder. We're going in with 4 pacers: Kartik Tyagi, Kagiso Rabada, Anrich Nortje, and Jofra Archer. And surprise, surprise, Shikhar Dhawan, who has found form, is a part of our substitutes alongside Mahipal Lomror, Aksar Patel, and Rahul Tewatia. Tom, no spinners in our lineup. Is that the way to go?
Yeah, look, I don't mind that as a strategy. We know that the spinners have found it very difficult at that small venue. The 4 pace options are all top quality. It's good to see the young Kartik Tagi there. He, to me, looks like a very exciting young talent. The only player that I would consider is Aksar Patel. I just think he's such a clever bowler, an all-round cricketer for that matter. And if anyone can survive a small ground on a flat wicket, I think he can. And you never know, he might just pick up a couple of wickets along the way.
Right, you heard from Tom, you saw our 11, so go get your teams ready and win lots and lots of prizes. Thanks, Tom, for being with us. That's it on my 11 Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPN Cricket.